So, I actually haven't been getting all that much commercial air traffic over my house lately. But I did just have a Bank of Utah plane fly over my house. Really high altitude. I could barely hear it. Because I've been trying to keep an eye out for these planes. I haven't been seeing them. And I really wouldn't be surprised if it's just bank planes dropping poison on me. And why the F hasn't my airspace been shut down, Dave? You guys go through all this trouble just to let me get poisoned? WTF is going on? Okay, and why do the bankers hate me so much with such a homicidal vengeance? Because I'm the one that discovered that legally Federal Reserve notes are considered foreign. They're not just private notes, they're foreign notes. Because our domestic notes are called United States currency notes. And if you go to 31 United States Code, Section 5115, okay, now I myself had to read Title 31 multiple times to wrap my head around it because it flies against my normal C bias. But, Rosh HaKodesh told me that the secret was in there. And it was. So, because Federal Reserve notes are legally foreign, they are subjectable to IEEPA, IEEPA, also known as sanctions, would be the way to put it for you normies. And if they were sanctioned, all domestic institutions would be compelled to comply legally. Okay? So the shareholder banks, the member banks who own the Federal Reserve, okay? The Federal Reserve is owned by its member banks. A lot of people don't understand this concept because they've been brainwashed and they don't know what's going on. Okay, but anyways, it was years ago when they were going to intentionally crash the economy in a really terrible way that I let them know. And Donald Kushner Netanyahu has committed war crimes against me, but I tried to give him that leverage to just help keep the economy up, and then he abused the leverage to instead blow a massive bubble that creates, it's created a lot of new economic dangers for us. So it's like not only did he abuse the leverage I gave him, but he tried to murder me, tried to force my security detail to stand down, is why I had to file that lawsuit that looks crazy. Okay, and then he stole my Sigma 1 files to use as blackmail against the rest of the government, is why he's in all this hot water right now because so many people tried to kill me. And he had some of those files before they got bumped up and upgraded to my Sigma 1 files. Okay, those cannot be declassified by a president. They're regulated under the Atomic Energy Act of 1954, and they have to go through a very lengthy declassification process that has basically been made completely impossible, that requires the authorization and approval by the Department of Justice and the Department of Energy. And Donald Kushner Netanyahu stole those as blackmail leverage against the rest of the government. Okay, after having tried to kill me repeatedly. Anyways, I think I got somebody coming to visit me, but look it up. 31 United States Code, Section 5115. That's why the bankers hate me so much, is because I know that our domestic currency notes, our legal domestic currency notes, are called United States currency notes, and they're statutorily limited to 300 million in circulation, which means that clearly Federal Reserve notes are not actually United States currency notes, despite the verbiage in Title 31 where they try to make it look like Federal Reserve notes are included as being a type of United States currency note. Obviously, there's more than 300 million of them that exist. So they are foreign notes. They're not just private, they're foreign, and they're subjectable to IEEPA. And this is why people decided I had to die a long time ago, because I had bankers following me already. Okay, because I'm an interesting person. And I went to the Zara Hedge meetup in Marfa, Texas in person. Okay, so the bankers, I already had a lot of them following me, stalking me, and then when I said that, they were like, they thought I was crazy and insane and ludicrous and just outrageous. But they're like, you know what? This person is interesting. Let me just take it to the lawyer and ask. And then the Federal Reserve lawyers came back and were like, you know what? She's right. She is correct. Because I know your own legal fiction better than you do. Okay? So Dave, why do I have people dropping poison over my house? Somebody fix it.